right, welcome sports fans to the Big Cat Classic here at 12 Oaks Stadium. Got two teams ready to battle it out. Lovejoy High School and Mundy's Mill High School Tigers. Getting ready for the kickoff. And we're off. Number 22 at the 30. Breaking a couple tackles down at about the 39.
And he progresses all the way up the field with a good return near the 40-yard line. We're going to call it the 39-yard line. The Tigers will go on the attack first. First and 10 from their own 39. It's like we're making the line of scrimmage the 40-yard line. So first and 10 for the Tigers from their own 40-yard line.
We got a first and 10 for the Tigers at the 40-yard line. Tigers setting up for the first snap of the game. It's a handoff up the middle, and he's stuffed.
And he's cut down in the backfield for a loss of 2. It's going to bring up second and 12 for the Tigers as they fall back to their own 38-yard line.
Looks like number 53 and number 54 on the stop. Calling the game today, you got myself, Dennis Thomas Jr., also known as DJT Supreme, and the one and only Dennis Thomas Sr. here with Georgia Media Network Services. And we got about a second and 12.
Looks like we got offsetting penalties. No harm, no foul. We're going to replay the down. It's going to be first and 10 again. So it looks like these penalties must have been after the play. So it remains second and 12.
Had some penalties at offset, second down and 12.
A little extracurricular activity.
Tigers in the gun. Pass it out wide. For a big loss.
Wildcats swarm. They pick up that play very quickly and push them all the way back to the 31-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 7. It's going to bring up third and 19 for the Tigers.
Good swarm tackle by the Wildcats. Push the ball back some more. We've got a third and long. Tigers back out in the gun. Number 4 launches it long to number 11. And it's intercepted. Number 5 by Lovejoy. Ooh, big block. And he's taking it. He's past the 50. Finally taken down by number 4 on the Tigers. It was a big third and long, kind of like a punt, with very good return back on the interception by number 5 for Lovejoy. All right, Lovejoy's out in the gun, hands it off to number 2, up the middle. He's still running, picks himself back up.
He gets inside the 10-yard line. Big run by number 2, Corey Orr.
Finally taken down around the 8-yard line.
For the first time this season, enough for a Wildcat first down.
Wildcats back out in the shotgun. Another handoff up the middle to number 6, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown.
You want to sit right here in front of you? I can show you what you want. Here, stop back.
Lovejoy sets up for the extra point.
Come down some for Come down. Come down. Zoom in on the play. I don't care what's wrong. Just the play of both teams. Zoom in. You close up here. You close up. Zoom in. He's a wide angle.
And the kick is blocked.
And that kick is blocked. And the PAT is no good.
So there's no extra point on the play.
Wildcats strike first blood and go up
6-0. Lovejoy Wildcats. Mundy's Mill Tigers 0. So this is the Big Cat Classic here. We've got the two teams here, local favorites, going at it today, playing some good football. Last year, the Tigers took the title for the Big Cat Classic. Lovejoy's trying to get that back, starting off good with a touchdown, 6-0.
Wildcats set the kickoff after an interception and a two-play drive that led to a touchdown.
Get on the turn now.
8-yard run of Mr. Green. Score 6-0. Wildcats.
At number 26, setting up the kickoff for Lovejoy, Adrian Royale.
Yeah. When they kick off, I'm gonna swap over to the return guy.
And the kick's up to number 1.
Move the camera. Zoom in.
Couple moves. He's still running down the field, past the 50. He shook another one. He's got some room to run. He's got one to beat. Oh, and he's finally taken down at about the 7. Got to put him down inside the red zone, inside that 10 yards actually here, around the 6 or 7 yard line. First down for the Tigers.
He's able to get close because I can't really capture that side.
Okay, because I can change the camera. When you stop you, I'll change the camera. Yeah. But make sure you set the whole offense and keep players sending the ball. I got a camera downfield, nobody's downfield with it. I need the camera right here.
That's going to be holding against the Tigers. It is going to nullify that run. It will be first down, but it will not be at the Wildcat 6-yard line.
It looks like there was a penalty on the play. That's going to bring the kickoff back. We'll have first down at the 30 for the Tigers.
Trailing 6-0.
Shame to see a big play like that go back, but that's part of football. Tigers back at the line. Got a rollout pass to the right to number 5. Taken down, about a 4 or 5 yard gain.
For the Tigers. Jeremiah Roll is quickly taken down by number 8, Tim Sims. After a gain of 4, it's going to make it 2nd and 6 for the Tigers. Ball sits at their own 34-yard line.
Got a 2nd and 6 for the Tigers as they approach the line of scrimmage. And they hand the ball off up the middle.
That inside handoff goes for 1. He's met by a host of Tigers after a 1-yard pickup.
Short gain on the play for the Tigers.
Takes it to the 35-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Tigers. Looks like they're giving them 2. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Tigers. Ball rests at their 36-yard line.
Got number 4 coming in the game for the Tigers as they get ready for 3rd down and 4.
Okay, Chris, you good?
Tigers still operating out of the shotgun with 1 back. It's a pass play. Number 4, quarterback, scrambles for the 1st down.
But the quarterback scrambles and picks up enough for a Tiger 1st down.
All right, first down for the Tigers as they move the sticks.
To the 41-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
They'll start 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line.
Five-yard gain by the quarterback, number 4, C.J. Johnson.
All right, they snap it off and hand it off to number 29, the running back.
And off to number 29, he makes his way out of bounds. This is Mr. Darryl Scott III. He managed to pick up 3 on the play.
He gets about a 3-yard
It's going to bring up
run
2nd
on the
and
play.
7 for the Tigers as the ball is pushed up to their 44-yard line. Clock runs with just under 7.5 left in the 1st quarter, and the Wildcats holding on to a 6-0 lead.
Tigers back at the line of scrimmage. Another handoff, number 29. And he's stopped for a short gain. Brought down at the 47-yard line.
Again, he makes his way up to about the 48-yard line. He's brought down by a couple of Wildcats, including number 11, Chad Fairchild.
Who's wide? Who's wide? Who's wide and close?
It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for the Tigers as the ball sits at their 48-yard line.
Close in. There you go. A little bit more.
Got a 3rd and 3 for the Tigers. 6 minutes, 52 seconds on the clock in the 1st quarter. Tigers back in the gun with 1 back.
Don't zoom. Just stay where you are.
4 wide. It's a screen play to the number 1. Makes a great catch. And he picks up a big 1st down. Excuse me, 32-yard line.
It's going to be a 19-yard pickup for Strong. 1st and 10 Tigers at the Wildcat 32. Should have been.
Close up. Come out a little bit. Close up. Come out a little bit. Too close. A little more. Right there. Don't zoom till I tell you. Stay right there. If you lose them, I'll go to the wide angle. So you guys.
1st and 10 for the Tigers at the 32. Shotgun formation with some motion, and they hand the ball off to number 1. There's a fumble.
By Strong, but he falls on it.
Looks like he picks it up and recovers his fumble.
Okay, watch the ball. If you zoom out a little bit, if it's too close for you, zoom out a little bit.
On the line of scrimmage for 40-yard line, so that's going to bring up a loss of 8. And 2nd and 18 for the Tigers, back at the Wildcat 40.
They'll start 2nd down from the 40-yard line. Second and long. Pass play, number 4, quarterback with the ball. Throws it deep to 18, incomplete.
That ball falls incomplete. Number 12, Caleb Carson on the breakup.
Here's a flag on the play.
In the backfield. 2 of them, as a matter of fact. Let's sort out the line.
Holding on the offense.
Holding on the Wildcat, on the Tigers. Wildcats are going to decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
Third and 18, the ball will remain at the Wildcat 40.
They'll bring up third down and long.
Just under 5 minutes left. And the first quarter of this 2024 installment of the Big Cat Classic as the Wildcats seek revenge.
And you see offense and defense. Good.
All right, the Tigers approach the line of scrimmage, third and long. Got 2 wide on both sides, 1 back in the backfield. Shotgun formation. It's a pass play. Throws it short to number 1. Picks up a few here. That'll bring up a 4th down and about 14. Special teams come out on the field for both teams.
Number 5, Jeremiah rolled back the punt for the Tigers. Back to receive for the Wildcats. Number 2, Corey Orr.
All right, the snap and the punt. Punt's gonna roll down inside the 10.
Kicks it away from the return man.
6-yard line.
Smart punt gets down to about the 8. Gonna be a net of about 32 on the punt. Make it 30. Gonna be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats from their own 8-yard line.
All right, and the Wildcats will take over in their territory here, backed up about to the end zone, about the 8-yard line. Wildcats set up in shotgun formation, 2 wide on each side, 1 back in the backfield. Got motion by number 2, and he hands it off. Oh, he keeps it. Number 7, the quarterback, picks up a 1st down. Number 7, Ryan. Got 3 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Score remains 6-0, Lovejoy.
And we have our first timeout. First official charge timeout to the Wildcats.
And we'll have a timeout on the field. Timeout by Lovejoy.
They will have 2 remaining in the first half.
One of y'all go to one team, go to the other team.
Yeah, it was very difficult.
right, Lovejoy hands the ball off. Short pickup on the play.
Ball is handed off to number 6 for the Wildcats. Keon Green picks up 2 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Wildcats from their own 24.
Had 2 minutes 48 seconds on the clock for the first quarter. Score remains 6-0. Lovejoy up. Got 2nd and 8. And the snap, quarterback keeper up the middle, making a couple moves. Finally taken down at the 40-yard line.
Across the 41-yard line, and again picks up enough for another Wildcat. First down! Gain of 9 on the play. Made it across the 50-yard line.
Second and short. Hand the ball up to number 2.
And Coriora does pick up enough for another. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats as their drive continues.
See, people say we can't hear them, they're cheering. They're like, yeah!
I know, right? Sound
Yeah.
you know, window that open.
Another handoff to the running back. 6.
Ooh.
Good stiff arm.
Hand off to Green with the stiff arm and across the 25. And again, he picks up enough for another Wildcat. First down!
Right there. Stop. Don't zoom in more. Stay right there.
Inside the 25 to the 23. 1st and 10 Wildcats.
The bomb. Go forward with it, Rich. Go forward with it. Right there.
Hits it up the middle, inside the It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats with the 12-yard line as the first quarter comes to an end. The first quarter of our 2024 installment of the Big Cat Classic is in the books, and the Wildcats lead 6-0. And the Wildcats approach the 12-yard line to get ready to start the second quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats from the Tiger 12.
All right, we can put the field here.
That's a little bit.
Dang, that's simple.
Oh, did you figure out another button?
I don't know. Turn on.
Wildcats first and
Yeah, to turn anyway.
Yard line. Trying to punch it in.
I want you to tell me when I say something. Well, you're right. You heard me, Judge?
And Lovejoy hands the ball off to number 2.
That ball
Off
is handed off
a
to number
sweep
2.
to the left.
Inside the 5-yard line. Very, very close to a first down.
Nice gain. Gets him inside the 5. Out down to the 3-yard line.
Still low.
Second down.
Okay. So you ain't
Why
right
would
here.
they turn over though?
So it's going to be 2nd and inches for the Wildcats inside the Tiger 5-yard line. Down to about
I
3.
was like, why did they leave that side to go to this side? I thought it was like.
And they hand the ball off to the right to number 2. Breaking a couple tackles. He's at the goal line.
And he stays on his feet. Go Wildcats!
That'd be a first
10 Tigers, 10:36 left in the second quarter in this 2024 installment of the Big Cat Classic. And number 29, Jada Nunnery, is met by a host of Wildcats in the backfield. When it's all said and done, he's going to lose a yard. He's going to bring up 2nd and 11 for the Tigers back at their own 37-yard line. And that ball on the ground and picked up by the Wildcats.
That's what it is. They haven't looked it up to the scoreboard.
I couldn't see their fault. They were right there.
One of the
They were right there. Like I had it first. All I could see was the ball falling behind.
Wildcats get the fumble recovery and they're on the move. 1st and 10 at the Tiger 27-yard line. I think it was like that at Morrow that time.
Yeah, it was, because they had to look it up.
We are good.
Can't do nothing else, man.
You can't turn the volume on that one.
It's up as loud as it goes. They got to look it up to the surround.
On the microphone, can you turn on the microphone?
I can.
Is that up, please?
Yeah, let's see.
Go up. Yeah, up and down.
Yeah, they struggled right there.
The first one should be up. It doesn't seem to be changing. This one right here. On that one. The other one is first.
That one.
Okay, bring him up.
Okay, so first is the outside. They should
Bring him up.
The number one.
Remember this one too.
Bro, I said. Bro, I see you, bro. You're in a blue sweater.
It's not changing. It's like it's the channel.
You're in a blue sweater, right? Yes, you are.
They can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear what you're saying too. It's just not real loud.
Yeah, they haven't looked it up yet. That's what it is.
Like a transition vision.
Yeah, what? We're losing.
I bet you realize my scoreboard.
Yeah.
I'm not betting on this game.
There he goes. There he goes.
And the quarterback, Ryan Henson, makes his way inside the 10.
Look, they haven't even given a training on this yet, so you know. We kind of winging it right now.
Now the sponsors. On somebody set one.
Yeah, they just didn't check it on.
Stadium here, starting up here at Cobalt Stadium. The first game of the season here between the
We're asking if the sponsors will come down. If the sponsors will come down to the north end of the field at the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. We're asking if our sponsors will come down to the north end of the field at the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. Once again, Lovejoy High School would like to thank its sponsors, Lovejoy Wings Cafe. Going to Jack Chester. Go down and get you some delicious wings and fries. Lighthouse Promotions, Mr. Byron Williams. It's going to be a holding penalty against the Wildcats. So with the 5-day loss on the original penalty, and this 10, that takes 15 away from the start. So it's going to bring up 1st and 25 for the Wildcats, now back be a personal foul face mask against the Tigers. It's going to cost them 15, and the Tigers will give up the 15 that the Wildcats lost. And they'll get back to their original line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up 1st and 10 now. Back at the Tigers 27.
Once upon a time, that's where they were when they got the phone.
We back to the beginning.
Yeah. Preview. Going back to number 2.
wanted to pull out.
Just a little bit, just a little bit. You were way out too far. Good, right there. Stop.
Going for it on fourth down.
All right, the 20, the Wildcats will keep this one. No punts.
Wildcats look like they're going for it on 4th and 2.
Offense on the field.
Word. Are you serious?
Got some laundry on the field. Let's see who moved first.
Why would they rush that?
That's going to be offsides on the Tigers. And it's going to be enough for a Wildcat. First down!
There's somebody heard you that time.
First and 10 Wildcats at the 15-yard line as their drive continues. We're at the 7-minute mark
You want me to zoom in, Mr. Thomas?
Remaining the game.
of this 2024 installment of the Big Cat Classic.
Down at the 15 for the Wildcats. First and 10. And off to number 6 in the middle. Taking out.
Ball is handed off to number 6, Keon Green. Gets to the line of scrimmage in a little bit more. Gain of about 1 on the play, gets down to about the 19-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 9 for the Wildcats as the clock continues to move. Inside 6.5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Setting up for 2nd and 9.
Again, we ask our sponsors to come down to the north end of the field
Lovejoy remains in the shotgun formation.
at this time.
3 wide to the right.
You got it.
And Corey Orr finds the end zone again. Touchdown pass to Corey Orr, and the Wildcats take a 19-0 lead.
Now 19-0. Lovejoy up here with 5 minutes and 50 seconds.
This time.
Lovejoy sets up for the
And the Wildcats get the 2-point conversion. And they take a 21-0 lead.
I got 2 cameras to go y'all. Y'all talking over there. If you don't mind, just let them get the first half and let you go. Stay on the game. I missed that catch. On the line. Can't talk right now. Can't talk. Get me going in the first half.
Who's that cop? I know if I.
Bryson Gibbs on the
That pass was hauled in by number 5, Bryson Gibbs.
2-point conversion here.
Actually, let's set it back up for him.
Score now 21-0. Lovejoy. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the second quarter. Lovejoy sets up for the kickoff.
Wildcats set the kickoff from their own 40-yard line. Under 6 minutes remaining in the second quarter in this 2024 installment of the Big Cat Classic.
Strong number 1 for the Tigers back deep.
No, they made a touchdown.
It's off.
Lovejoy made a touchdown.
And that one is kicked out of bounds. Flag falls around the 25. Making it 23. The exact spot where the ball went out of bounds.
Watch your camera. You're talking. I'm Find the official. Put the ball in
It was
there.
Lovejoy's earlier.
Find the official.
And it looks like the Tigers are going to accept the penalty and force the Wildcats to have to kick it again.
Penalty on the play will take it on the kickoff here. They'll back it up and kick the ball.
Back deep for the Tigers. Number 1 is Marion Strong.
Come back a little bit. Chris, go back a little bit. Chris, go back to the offensive line. You see the whole offensive line. Kick your team. There you go.
Number 26, Adrian Royale. Will Lovejoy kick it off from the 35.
Move the camera down the field.
And that one is also kicked out of bounds.
I was here.
It's better than this now.
I was here. I'm telling you.
No, I'm on your camera.
This time the flag drops at around the 30.
You gotta find that ball.
Let's switch. Let's switch.
Procedure penalty on the Wildcats. They've gone from the 40 to the 35. And now they'll be kicking off from their own 30-yard line.
Let me show you. I'll be back here. The ball right there. I'm about to be back here. Watch this.
That's where we're at.
Okay, I'm gonna show you. Watch this.
They moved it.
Watch this too, Chris. Watch me. When the ball moves, it moves fast. And we gotta get down the field and find where the ball is.
So maybe I'll keep it in the middle.
Huh?
I zoom out. I'll keep it in the middle.
You gotta zoom. I'm gonna tell you, leave it where you had it. You don't have to zoom anything. Once you get set where I want you at, you're fine. You should see the offense and defense. I'm gonna zoom a little bit. It's hard to keep up with the ball when you zoom in too close. Now watch this kid. Watch me. You can all look over the camera and see the field too. So if you miss something, look over at the field.
Get ready.
Yeah. Move down the field. See, look here. I'm already down there with it. Keep him in the middle of the screen. The little screen. And since you
Strong tries to reverse his field, but he's met by a host of Tigers, met by a host of Wildcats, including number 11, Chad Fairchild.
Walk on here. Jack. The camera's off. Okay, let's see what you got.
They'll be taking over inside
You should be close.
their own 25-yard line. It looks like they'll be going into action around the 24. Be first and 10 Tigers from their own 24-yard line with 5:21 remaining in the second quarter in this 2024 installment of the Big Cat Classic.
Watch this. 16. Now look, I'm behind them, so I got the quarterback. Just can't be fumbling the ball. I'm the defense. They coming this way. They throw the ball, I can get down the field quick. Okay. Watch this play. See, I'm in the field. I'm not way over there. I'm in the middle of the field.
And then the stoppage of play looks like it's going to be a false start against the Tigers.
Get there, leave it there.
That start was false, and it's going to cost them 5.
It's gonna cost 5 yards, and you heard what I said? That means they're gonna move my 5 yards. Go back 5 yards. So guess what? They go back.
It's going to bring up first and 15 back at the 19-yard line of the Tigers.
See what happened? When you got a line in the field, I keep swinging over cameras, but so I can't see him. You don't want to switch camera? No. We good right now. I got this female coming in and she gonna put y'all to sleep. She read the camera last week. His daughter. She did.
Oh, we moved again.
Looks like there might have been some movement again on the Tiger line. That start again was false. It's going to cost the Tigers 5 more and back them up to their own 14-yard line. Going to make it first and 20 now.
I do this and that.
5:39 remaining in the second quarter in this 2024 installment
Back them up a little
of the
bit.
Big Cat Classic.
No, this camera's not on, so I'm show you something. So if they take off running, go this way. They go that way and stand up top. They go down low, coming up a little bit, and going down. You need to zoom. It's a tilt. So if they don't say, I'm gonna keep that same angle. Now, if I get to the horizon, I can slowly zoom in a little bit if I get way down here in the field. I'm good right there. Drop back, forward, so I got more space in front of me. That's all I need.
And the quarterback is on the run and makes his way up to the 20-yard line. Looks like he picks up about 6 on the play.
I got the quarterback right here, and I got all this space in here. If he throw it, all I got to do is go down the field to get it. If you right here on the quarterback,
Gonna bring up second and about 14.
Now you got to move up here and make a drop, trying to figure out how why you move. Yeah. Okay. Well, you coming up second? Good. Try to keep that way you at. You too wide. All I need is offense and defense. And like I said, you don't have to keep zooming in.
Looks like we're having an official meeting on the field around the 20-yard line.
See, if the offense and defense in the picture, that's what you need. That's about 5 right there. You want to make sure you see everybody in offense and defense. That's it.
I thought you wanted one wide and one.
That's fine. I mean, yeah, but I don't get zooming. You was too wide. He close up.
Yeah, I was on the close up before, but yeah.
Go ahead, I'm watching it. You live, this camera's live.
Now what are they calling?
That's why this camera's live.
Sideline interference on the other side.
And it seems like we're going backwards.
What's that? That should have been hit to the head when he slid, right? Oh, I don't know about that. Interference was over on the front of the fence.
10-yard line.
Chris, you up? All right.
Players on the sideline, this may be sideline.
At this current moment, the Tigers are backed up to their own 10-yard line after starting at the 24.
Oh my God.
And now we're coming back up. And now the ball will be placed at the 20-yard line.
They declined.
It's going to be sideline interference against the Tigers. And the Wildcats select to decline, bring it up.
Second and 14.
And this meeting on the field is official.
How many referees they need, man? It's like 8 referees. 7 referees.
Still delivering here. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second half. If they prepare for halftime.
As we seem like we're now marching backwards yet again. We make our way back to the 10-yard line.
The live ball foul treated as a dead ball, so that changes the coach's mind. Now it's second and 20 as opposed to.
Right. And so now the Wildcats do elect to take the penalty. It remains second down. Back at the 10-yard line, so it's going to be second and 24 for the Tigers. That ball is thrown. Intended receiver, number 5, Jeremiah Rose, thrown over his head and falls harmlessly to the turf and complete. It's going to bring up third and 24 for the Tigers from their own 10-yard line.
Yeah, but I couldn't tell where the ball was. That black thing in the ball.
Just go ahead and they partition.
Yeah.
They won't have it.
The incomplete pass will bring up third down and very
Coming game, we'll have down the distance and all that on there. We get all that fixed. We get all that worked out. Right now, we just. How he goes?
Put the camera outside this one. They can't get it back.
Tigers are 3 wide to the left.
Oh, way to the 20-yard line after a 10-yard run.
You did good, Chris.
By number 4, C.J. Johnson. It's going to bring up 4th and about 14 for the Tigers as they line up in punt formation.
All right, remember I said get
Back
down.
deep for the Wildcats, number 2, Corey Orr.
Kick it downfield. Why you zooming out? Why you zooming out? Why you zooming out?
Hunter keeps the ball, he's trying, and he's trying to take it down here. Short game.
And the punter ends up getting about 1 yard on the play, and it's a turnover on downs to the Wildcats. And the Wildcats take over 1st and 10 at around the 22-yard line of the Tigers with 5:02 remaining in the second quarter in this 2024 installment of the Big Cat Classic.
Score remains 21 Lovejoy. 0 on his
Number 12, Caleb Carson remains at quarterback for the Wildcats.
Swallow. I can't tell you
Line
that.
of scrimmage, number 12 quarterback. They're in a shotgun formation, 3 to the wide to the right side, and then hand the ball off to the running back.
Stop zooming.
Ball is handed off to number 6.
3 yards.
Finds his way up to around the 19-yard line.
Now go back.
Deion Green with the gain of 3. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats
A little bit closer.
at the 19-yard line of the Tigers.
Right there.
20 minutes later, still 4 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Quarterback line against the Mason sideline, number 12.
Yeah, I got that position right there. Within right here, the thing for the all right.
Snap is bobbled, ball is fumbled, and is picked up by the Tigers. And they have it's the worst place here.
Right.
Got to make that adjustment. I think he was
Tigers offense comes
still
back
selling
out.
himself.
I thought if you had it, I could get his gloves on still.
29.
Or playing
Wrong
corner.
position.
Yeah. Quarterback, you gotta take your gloves off. Unless you take your
Yeah,
gloves off.
When we say it
Pass
again.
back to the right. Going just a little high.
That ball is
18.
knocked away.
Dalen Cox, intended receiver on the play.
Knocked away by the Wildcats. It brings up 2nd and 10 for the Tigers from the 29-yard line. What do you say, Bob? Do you want me to call? Do you want me to call those names again?
We'll have a 2nd and 10
Call the names at halftime.
for the Tigers here on the 29-yard line. Both teams remaining in shotgun
All of them over there?
formations.
All 6 of them?
And it's a screen pass to the wide receiver out wide. Dropped by number 4.
And that ball is thrown incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Tigers. Their new quarterback. All right, tell me who's over there again.
That will bring up 3rd down and 10.
Sheriff's at 10.
Passes by the Tigers.
Sheriff. Mr. Brooks is here. And Wayne Cafe is here. So no Lighthouse representative and no Rick Treeback representative. All right, let me know when they call it. All right, thank you. met by a host of Wildcats.
There's a no gain on the play.
He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line.
Jonesboro's winning 14-0.
Again. That's good.
Second and 10 for the Tigers. Run scrimmage, 41-yard line.
No, I'm not ready. It's Jonesboro Mount Zion.
Run pass option, and he tosses it out to the running back.
14-0 Jonesboro.
Nice gain on the play of about 8.
Good pass from number 2 to Brian Bullock to number 1 to Marion Strong. Pushes it up the field for a gain of about 8. Making a gain of 7. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for the Tigers on the Wildcat 34.
Tigers back up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 3.
Clock ticks down inside 2.5 minutes left in the second quarter.
One is running back in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Play action pass out to the wide receiver.
And that ball is caught, and he crosses the line to the 30-yard line. It's going to be enough for a Tiger first down.
That's caught by number 5, Jeremiah Rowe.
Yeah.
For the Tigers, first down.
That ball was caught by number 5, Jeremiah Rowe for the Tigers as their drive continues.
First down for the Tigers, 28-yard line. Timeout. There's a timeout on the play.
And the Wildcats take their second charge timeout of the first half. With 1 minute and 41 seconds remaining in the second quarter, they will have 1 remaining.
That's a timeout by the Wildcats. 1 minute, 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Score still 21. Lovejoy, 0 Mundy still.
I like this work. I like this work. You cut a hole in the wall, so you need to know.
They had a good one last year.
Yeah, he went to.
Hey, Chris.
I know you signed with
What shirt you
I just looked at it.
What shirt you wearing? Cool, sir.
I just looked at it. He went to what?
That's great.
Want to say.
Can you sit at the edge?
Joshua 4. Same when he's in North Carolina State.
All right, and the Tigers are back to the line of scrimmage. They hand the ball off to the running back. It's a short gain.
Gain of a couple on the play, met by a host of Tigers. Met by a host of Wildcats up around the 25-yard line. Gain of about 3.
About 3 yards on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 for the Tigers from the Wildcat 25.
For the Tigers.
And we reached the 1 minute mark in the second quarter.
Pass play. Thrown out to number 4, wide receiver on the right.
Oh, no.
And he's hit by a host of Wildcats. He pushed back to the 35-yard line. Let's see what forward progress gives.
We're not going to get some here. This one. Wait till halftime. We'll go all the way.
Time off Mundy's mill.
37 seconds.
Timeout, Mundy's mill.
And the Tigers elect to take their first charge timeout of the first half, and they'll have 2 remaining. 25-yard line. It's an official loss of 5 yards. It's going to bring up third and about 12 for the Tigers for the Wildcat 30. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. They fight. They fight.
Uh-huh.
We don't throw fights.
They fighting down there.
We don't throw fights.
Tasha Allen, Adler.
If they don't see it, it didn't happen. Now I'm used to it.
Tasha, oh yeah.
No way, bro.
Tasha in the hood. I see it.
Tigers got the line of scrimmage.
All right, let me know when it's on.
Lost the last play. Third and 12. Two quarterback.
Yeah.
Pulls the ball down.
Good shit, boy.
Runs it for a nice
And the quarterback tucks and runs and gets inside the 25-yard line. Makes it down to the 24. It looks like we're going to start again. And the Tigers would like to take their second charge timeout in the first half.
Timeout by the Tigers.
He's doing great.
After a gain of about 7 on the play.
After doing so bad. It took them this long to warm up.
Get out of here.
Ball's inside the 25 and 24.
I'm not sure about
I'm
you.
going to bring up fourth and about 5.
You might have to take it down.
Make it 6 for the Tigers from the Wildcat 24-yard line. We'll call it 4th and 5 from the 23. They have to get to the 18 for a first down. And the Wildcats get home. It's going to be a turnover run down for the Tigers. And the Wildcats take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First half.
What the odds he throws it up right
Take
now?
it easy, man.
What the odds he throws it up right now?
I'll say it.
It's,
I know what you're saying.
It's Carson. It's Carson.
Hey, Robinson,
No, he did.
at halftime,
Oh, he
can you
did.
make an announcement? Bryson Gibbs to report to the sideline.
To the sideline.
Yeah, Bryson Gibbs.
Want me to say it now?
No, at halftime.
Okay.
Couple of times when he goes for
Jimmy's over there. Jimmy's in my class.
Wildcats prepare for.
And we made our way to halftime. And the Wildcats lead 21-0 in this 2024 installment of the Big Cat Classic. We're asking Bryson Gibbs. Bryson Gibbs, come to the sideline. Bryson Gibbs, come to the sideline.
Right here?
Once again, Bryson Gibbs, come to the sideline. Go ahead and announce it.
Say again?
And goes out there, announce it. They're going to be over by the goalpost.
Okay.
All right, please take a look to the north goalpost as we're going to honor a couple of our sponsors and our elected officials. Lovejoy Wings Cafe,
Start it when everybody clears off.
Jack Chester, our Clayton County Sheriff, our very own Clayton County Sheriff, Levon Allen, Clayton County District Attorney, Tasha Mosley, Clayton County Solicitor General, Charles A. Brooks, and District 3 Commissioner, Tashay Allen. Yes. Huh?
Both sides of the field here.
And also, Calvary Baptist Church. We thank all of our sponsors. We'd also like our Clayton County Lovejoy Council, represented tonight by Lovejoy's own, Ms. Rosalette Kirby. Oh, for the band. Okay.
Just so I can hear. I'm supposed to just like
So, my question is, can you hear me out there?
yes.
You can?
Loud and clear. Okay. Yeah.
I said Rosalette.
It sounds good. That's why I said I know you can't hear yourself right here. So I just better hear myself.
Absolutely. Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Are you done?
Well, I mean, unless they call me again and ask me to announce something that I can't hear myself say.
How do you mute it?
We got a button right here to try to make it cold, but we just been leaving it hot the whole time.
I'm saying
We just trying to figure it out today.
just wanted to tag in here, DJ, break and had a couple things to work and cameraman, we got these lovely students here, lovely high school and Mundy. They work on these cameras, cameras,
That's so cool that you're leading together. That's cool.
I love that.
That's so cool.
See, but this is,
And it's a mortal game that you bands play together.
yeah, this is our,
I said, man, we got
Our-
here and,
Lovejoy cheerleading person. Awesome, man. I mean, 2 years in a row to,
You know I'm an Eddie White.
top 10. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 years in a row, top 10.
Yeah, they won what last year, year before.
Mhm.
I'm talking to the cameraman.
You got, Evans there, right?
More organized.
Yeah.
I
I think that's a good spot.
This
This guy's supposed to have somebody come there, ready for it. Go down there, you hear that? I can't play.
They gonna bring some?
Supposed to. Let me call him back. Now, he called me with all these announcements.
Hey, where's our Chick-fil-A?
Tell me he's not over there. So I'm like, yo, there's somebody. I'm gonna take a walk. Maybe I go that way.
Zoom in on chili. Zoom in on chili.
Zoom in on the shirt.
Can you buy any deal?
I think I can get by. There you go. That'll do it right there.
Tight zoom on that so you got to see the chili.
Got somebody
I'll
hit me
do
off.
the goals. That's the chili. This is one team. One thing, one improvements over here, they did some new field and also new track. The game was originally scheduled to be at Marlboro High School Stadium, which is about on the other side of town. This time they tried to drive the traffic, it's an hour and a half drive, so I was glad to make the changes over here. Tell Terry, because this is the home stadium of Lovejoy and Mundy Tiger. One of the things I see here is the clock, and the fellow has a new clock. I think the other clock was, I mean, what, 20, 30, 40 years, when you played here at Lovejoy High School, back in that old clock was back.
Huh?
Mr. Rollins.
You wouldn't get something for drink? You need us to announce something? You need us to say something?
No, we still need to come in. Mr.
The clock, so it's a clock.
Oh, the clock?
Scoreboard.
Scoreboard?
Mr. We still need to come in.
Yeah. I said you got it. The third quarter.
Third quarter?
You said
We're
scoreboard,
ready to feel
right?
that. Again, I apologize because we're inside a room. The room is there's no holes in the wall. We couldn't even put a camera outside because of we're saying we would be more prepared next time. But Mundy High School is getting ready to hit the band here. And we can show you, but you probably won't get it. DJ, you take a break and while what you got here, I'm showing you the band. I won't do too much talking, but I'll recap on a couple things. A pretty nice ball game so far. It's 14-0. Jonesboro versus Mount Time on the Terrace Stadium. That's Johnson Simmons and the crew over there. So an awesome job. You can catch them on YouTube as well. Right now, let me give a recap. That's the thing we're trying to update you on what's going on with the whole team.
Yeah.
Well,
right on your radio dial. As they maintain a 21-0 lead after 2 quarters in this 2024 installment of the Big Cat Classic.
You don't care. They'll go on the radio or they'll look for me to wave the hat. So they can see me. Make sure I'm ready, but it's because he trusts you. That's what it is. I guess that's a good thing. Yeah.
That ball is returned by number 12, Caleb Carson. He makes it up to the 27-yard line. Where the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10 from their own 27. The GHSA and its member schools have made a commitment to promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at all GHSA athletic events. Profanity, degrading remarks, and intimidating actions directed at officials and competitors will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the event site. Spectators are not allowed to enter the competition area during warm-ups or while the contest is being conducted. Thank you for your cooperation in the promotion of good sportsmanship at tonight's event.
You gotta work on your volume. You ready to hear? I guess we got a lot of people up there.
That's all we're going to take the test during the week. Wildcats run the reverse, and it looks like they pick up about 8 on the play, make it all the way up to the 30-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and 2 for the Wildcats.
Second half. Lovejoy with success running the ball in the first half. Second half, first drive. Lovejoy out of the off the center. And they get the ball off number 6. Get it stuff first down.
And number 6, Keon Green, that loses a couple of would-be tacklers and gets enough for a Wildcat. First down!
Zoom in a little bit, Mark. Zoom in. Got it. Zoom. Right there.
Got a couple claps out of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a couple.
That's beautiful.
You know,
We'll get it.
can't make everybody happy.
Right. We'll get it.
Don't zoom in. Stay right where you are. Come down a little bit. Come down. Right there. You can see at the end of the play. Go forward just a little bit. Go forward the other way. Zoom in. Go to that way. There you go. Right there. Stop. There you go. Come down. There you go.
Here's the road.
That ball is caught and advanced into Tiger territory. Caleb Carson's number 2, Corey Orr. That's enough for another Wildcat. First down!
Come on, cheerleaders.
Got the shot.
Look at the little girl cheerleader.
Let's go.
Come in.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Good. Go back to the field. Go back to the field.
If you did not drive, students, if you did not drive, please go ahead and start calling your ride. If you did not drive, please go ahead and start calling your ride. Call now and they'll be able to meet you outside the gate at the end of the game and you will not have to wait.
Wildcats prepare for kickoff. Yes, sir. We just did it.
Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Why you so wide?
And the Wildcats come on with the tackle inside the 25-yard line. Tigers will be starting around the 24.
He said to do it a couple times on the 24-yard line. 6 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Like that. Zoom out.
Scholars, it's that time.
Say
Go
zoom
ahead
out.
and begin to call your rides. If you did not drive, please call your ride. So they'll be waiting for
Wait, I
you
need to
outside
stay
the gate
tight?
at the end of the game,
Nah,
and there will not be a delay.
show both offense and defense.
Yeah.
You good? You got somebody working with you, so if it goes down the way, you lose like all the camera.
Gotcha.
Yeah. He was coming and he stopped because he was going over there.
Yeah, he's with us.
Right.
And they'll hand it off here to he was our stadium manager.
Right.
Stuff for minimum game year.
And the Wildcats get it right back at the line of scrimmage, met by a host of Wildcats, including number 0, Antonio Smith. And we have, looks like a Wildcat player down right around the 24-yard line. See if we can see who it is.
Timeout.
Zoom in on the players.
Sabrina's our stadium manager now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Zoom in a little more.
That's all I can hear.
Sabrina or me? Depending.
And he's up. Let's hear it for him. And that's number 11, Mr. Chad Fairchild. Runs off the field under his own power. Great sign for the Wildcats.
Pass play. Back, scramble in a little bit. Out wide.
Quarterback will lose a couple of would-be tacklers. Number 2 is Brian Bowler. Rifles one to the right side and ends up out of bounds. Going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Tigers. Ball remains at their own 24-yard line. 6 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter in this 2024 installment of the Big Cat Classic.
Get rid of what?
going to be a 43-yard punt by the Tigers. The Wildcats will take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line, leading 28-0.
Wildcats at the line of scrimmage here, back in shotgun formation.
That's going to be a legal substitution against the Tigers. Yeah, one Tiger too many. As he trots off, the officials will mark off 5. That free 5 for the Wildcats will give them a first and 5 at the 38-yard line.
It's like third.
And that ball need Chanel Edwards to report to the front gate. Chanel Edwards, we need to report to the front gate. Thank you. Anybody see or know the whereabouts of Chanel Edwards? Chanel Edwards, please report to the front gate. Also, scholars, if you did not drive, please call your ride. It's that time. We have a stoppage of play. And the Wildcats select to take their first charge timeout of the second half with 4:41 remaining in the third and leading 28-0. Once again, we need Chanel Edwards to report to the front gate. Both of these teams were playoff teams last year in 6A football. The Tigers hosted a home game right here at 12 Oak Stadium. One in which they lost a heartbreaker to Brunswick High School. Wildcats won their first round game handily. And then lost in the second round to Lee County. Let's see what this year holds for both teams. That ball is caught by number 8, Tim Sims. And great route by a guy.
Like her flips were like actual flips. She got in the twins that year.
It wouldn't hurt to get another touchdown, get a security thing, because we a long second quarter. Back and forth.
Hand the ball off to number 2.
And number 2, Corey Orr, gets inside the 15-yard line down to the 11. Pick up 13 and enough for another Wildcat. If you did not drive, call your ride. If you did not drive, call your ride. Cut out the wait. Have them waiting for you outside the gate. At the conclusion of the game, please begin to call your rides. Touchdown! Wow!
We'll see tomorrow.
Prepare for the extra point.
And the extra point is through the upright. And the Wildcats tackle after about a 1 yard gain. Make it 2, he gets up to the 23-yard line. He's going to bring up 2nd and 8. The Jonesboro Cardinals are currently leading the Mount Zion Bulldogs 35-0. We have a similar score as in this game. And we have 35-0 here at 12 Oak Stadium, and it's 35-0 over at Hines Ward Field as well, in favor of the Cardinals. That ball is caught, but he is immediately hit. He did manage to gain 1 yard on the play as he gets the ball up to the 24-yard line. He's going to bring up 3rd down. Put your fours up on both sides. We've made our way to the 4th quarter as the Wildcats lead 35-0 in this 2024 installment of the Big Cat Classic. Scholars, please continue to call your rides. If you did not drive, please call your ride. Have them waiting for you on the outside of the stadium at the conclusion of the game. Due to the score, we will be playing this 4th quarter under a running clock. We'll be playing 3rd and about 7 for the Tigers. We'll be playing under a running clock. 3rd and 7 Tigers. And that screen pass goes for knock. Ball is caught, corralled by number 23. Cameron Ogletree, but no gain on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 6 for the Tigers. So once again, with about 11.5 minutes remaining, we're in a running clock situation. Clock will continue to run unless the officials say otherwise. The Tigers line up in punt formation. Back deep for the Wildcats, number 2, Corey Orr. Straight up in the air, but it does take a Tiger bounce, but it only makes its way down to the 40-yard line, and that's where the Wildcats will take over. 1st and 10 from the Tiger 40, leading 35-0 under a running clock situation as we tick down below 10.5 minutes to play in this game. The GHSA and its member schools have made a commitment to promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at all GHSA athletic events. Profanity, degrading remarks, and intimidating actions directed at officials or competitors will not be tolerated on the grounds for removal from the event site. Spectators are not allowed to enter the competition area during warm-ups or while the contest is being conducted. Thank you very much for your cooperation in the promotion of good sportsmanship at tonight's event. Once again, scholars, if you 26-yard line is going to be enough for a Wildcat first down.
They just trying to get it ready for next week now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some new skills on the cameras today. First down. False down. Hand it off to the running back.
The running back tries to find his way loose.
Top 45.
Tackled by several Tigers. Number 32, Aquil Beezer, finds his way back to around the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of about 1. We'll call it 2nd and 10. Say he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball remains at the 26-yard line. Are you watching? Oh, wow. The score is 35-0. And Jones will be bounced back 35-0. And that ball is thrown a little short. Intended receiver for the Wildcats is number 14. Corey had like 2, and the new running back had 3. So, and then pretty much all run, 8-yard run, but another running back, 2-yard run, 11-yard run. Corey, 1-yard run, and then a catch from Carson for about 14 yards. Carson came in because Ryan got cramps in the second quarter and threw a touchdown.
I like when the Wildcats just run the ball right now.
And that ball is caught at the 10-yard line. He corralled it in. And
You got a bunch of your starters in there, don't you?
they have a few of them in there. You know, the guy who ran the ball last time and that receiver are not starters.
Seven's still in though.
Seven's still in though, yeah.
I think
Right now, it's really that depth chart quarterback is easy. I would like to think C3, that JV quarterback, probably some strength when he gets there. Right now, it's really a solid team.
that's the ball, so they should.
Oh.
Wait for this camera. Y'all want to share one camera?
And he'll lose a would-be tackler. A couple of them makes his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Gonna bring up 2nd and about 2 for the Wildcats inside the 5. As we tick down to about 5 minutes left. And this 2024 installment of the Big Cat Classic. Wildcats lead 35-0.
Yeah, I got high yanks him. He's been taking pads off.
JV quarterback, 4 hands. Why not?
Hand the ball out, just work on our fundamentals.
Hand it off the block. Hand it off the block. Hand it off the block. You score, you don't do.
The camera's up. Hey, Dennis. Change the cameras for me.